with all the running that you're doing, the cross training, the exercises, the planking, you need to make sure that your body gets some rest as well. So let's talk about rest. Okay, common sense will tell us that in order for our bodies to rest, we need sleep. So that's what you need to do. You need to get some sleep, and not just right before race day. No, throughout your training, you need to make sure you get enough sleep. We're training, we're doing a lot of miles, a lot of running, so your body's enduring a lot. And with that, you need to make sure you get some sleep. Okay, it's important to let our body get rest, but it doesn't mean laying in bed all day or spending days on the couch binge watching on Netflix. Even though we need our rest, we also need to keep our muscles moving. We need to keep our blood flowing through the muscles, because this helps us with recovery. Going for a walk is a good way to get your muscles moving, and it's not a big strain on your joints. Especially if you have a job where you sit around a lot, try and find some time to walk around, to move around, to get your blood flowing. Sometimes when we run in challenges like the one we're training for now, the 36K challenge, there's not a lot of time to rest. It's not a lot of time for your muscles to recover. A good remedy for this is compression socks or compression pants. I did a review a while back on the X-Bionic recuperation pants and the socks that I have, and I love wearing these, especially with the challenges. The compression of the socks, it keeps your blood flowing through your muscles, so it helps you with recovery. It's also very handy when you have to travel right before your race. If you're on a long flight or a long drive where you have to sit for hours at a time, I always wear the socks because it keeps your blood flowing. Sometimes during our running, we need to rest as well. I know a lot of you are probably training with the Jeff Galloway plan, where you're running, you're walking, you're running, you're walking, which is a very good way to train. I prefer to just keep running, so that when I'm filming, I'm doing a lot of walking. But especially on your race day, when you're going a little bit faster, you might run out of breath, might run out of energy. Instead of trying to keep going and slowing down in exhaustion, it could be beneficial to your race to just walk for a little bit. Get your heart rate down, get your breath until you're ready to go at it again at the right pace. Not only our bodies need rest, but so do our shoes. The cushioning of the shoes is taking a pounding on the run, and they need to recover and get back to its original state. This takes about a day. So make sure that you give your shoes the rest that they need, so you can prolong the lifespan of your shoes, but also so that you can get the comfort that you need from the shoes on your next run. This does mean, if you're running the 36K challenge, that you should be running on at least 2 pairs of shoes. Okay, so this week the schedule said 14K, 12K, and a 6K speed run for me. So if you're following along, maybe that's what you're doing as well. I did the 14K 2 days ago, I'm doing the 12K today, and a 6K speed run on the weekend. Now the 14K, I did without the camera because I wanted to see how I would run without the camera, because I've been running with the camera for so long, doing a lot of this, doing a lot of walking, talking to the camera, explaining things, and I've not been doing a lot of running, just running. So I wanted to see how I would do without the camera, and I ran in an hour and 7 minutes, I think. So I was happy. It was my race pace, so or my training pace, so that was fine. 12K today is going to be a lot slower, and the 6K last week I did in 23 minutes, I think, but it was really hot. This weekend's supposed to be colder, so I'm hoping to run a little bit faster on that. This week, if you're following along, we're doing 14K, stepping up from 12K. I know it's a bigger step than the other weeks. The reason for that is that this week would be the best point in our training where we could do that. We could actually take that step, that we can up it with 2 kilometers. After this, it's all going to be 1 kilometer steps, so it's not going to be as much. I hope that you're not having a problem with the 14K if you're doing that this week. If so, I'm sorry. But we have to get to our half marathon point, so we have to get out there and run. We haven't done a lot of talking about food intake or drinking water, but drinking water is part of recovering as well. You need to make sure that your body's hydrated. You need the water for your muscles to recover, so you have to make sure that even on your rest days you drink enough water. Just because you're resting doesn't mean that you can drink less. Make sure you drink enough water. So you need to find a balance between training, being active, and resting. I know most of us are living hectic lifestyles. We're very busy with everything, and you're already trying to fit in training and work. But you need to rest. You need your sleep. You need to hydrate. You need all that. So you need to fit that into your schedule. Write down on your schedule. When's your rest day? When you have some time to go for a walk. I know the schedule is getting pretty full, but it's the easiest way to stick to it and to get it into your program. Sunday, I'll be running the urban trail in The Hague, posting that video on Tuesday. Next week, Friday, will be another training video, so stick around for that one. Until then, get out there and run.